Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel. We hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Today, we are unpacking one of the most explosive, jaw-dropping developments that has completely derailed everything we thought we knew. Grab a seat, because we need to talk about this right now. Okay? I literally cannot believe this. Can we please process this mess together? Might delete this later, but I seriously can't stay silent about this anymore. Please tell me I'm not the only one losing my mind over this. Look, I just hit record at 3 a.m. because my brain is essentially a fried circuit board at this point, and this grueling, decade-long journey of watching these characters get absolutely destroyed has finally pushed me over the edge. I am ditching the script. I am breaking all the filters. I am here to deliver some unfiltered, hard truths, because there are legends carrying this entire narrative journey on their shoulders, while others are single-handedly testing my sanity, and honestly, I am going to call every single one of them out right now. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on here? Are you ready for the absolute truth? Because the evidence is in, the files are open, and the reality is completely devastating. Basically, Sally Spectra has just found out that Victor Newman is the mastermind behind the Spectra Charles takeover, and it has led to an absolute unmitigated disaster. Listen, when the realization finally hits Sally, it isn't just a quiet epiphany. It is a full-blown apocalyptic psychological meltdown, and honestly, I am entirely here for the raw, unhinged drama of it all. Basically, you can literally see the exact millisecond her soul leaves her body. Suddenly, the air in the room just evaporates. She is completely spiraling, and honestly, who can blame her? The Spectra Charles venture was supposed to be her ultimate redemption arc. It was supposed to be the definitive proof that she wasn't just some chaotic grifter from Los Angeles, but a legitimate powerhouse CEO who could run with the big dogs in Genoa City. And suddenly, in the blink of an eye, all of that blood, sweat, and designer tears are just vaporized because the mustache decided he was bored and needed a new plaything to destroy. I mean, wait, why are we like this? Why do we constantly expect Victor to just randomly develop a moral compass? Honestly, it is a low-key obsession of mine to track Victor's betrayals, but this one is a total game changer. Look, Sally is pacing the floor, her mind racing at terminal velocity, trying to piece together how she was so blind to the corporate espionage happening right under her nose. The disaster of the takeover isn't just financial. It is deeply, profoundly personal. Spectra Charles has been completely gutted. The assets liquidated. The brand tarnished beyond recognition. The disaster is so absolute that it feels like a physical blow to the chest. Sally is literally losing her mind, and I am losing my mind watching her lose her mind. This is the most insane level of narrative betrayal I have ever witnessed. Honestly, we need to talk about Victor's absolute, unyielding God complex for a second. Look at what is happening in the wider universe right now. Basically, Victor just successfully regained control of Newman Enterprises, which is a major flex, and he is out here honoring his promise to hand Chancellor over to Lily Winters. On the surface, you're like, oh, wow, Victor is keeping a promise. But no, listen to me. It is all about control. He gives Chancellor to Lily, completely ignoring the fact that Nick is currently freaking out because he knows this move is going to absolutely devastate Nicky Newman. Victor doesn't care. He is literally holding a man named Matt captive at the Newman Ranch right now. Yes, you heard me. He is making Matt take showers, giving him fresh clothes, and putting him through bizarre, rigorous psychological tests of sincerity just to see if he can use him as a pawn, fully prepared to crush the guy. If he fails, if he is doing that to Matt, of course, he orchestrated the Spectra Charles takeover just to watch Sally burn. Whoa, I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension. My brain is literally just connecting red strings on a corkboard right now. Bringing the signal back, let's stick to the script. Basically, Sally's reaction to this truth is just raw, unfiltered psychic damage. You have to understand the history here. Sally has fought tooth and nail for every single scrap of respect she has ever gotten. She has been the outcast. She has been the pariah. She has been the woman everyone loves to underestimate. And just when she builds something beautiful, something innovative with Spectre Charles, Victor swoops in like a corporate grim reaper. The disaster resulting from this takeover is a masterclass in cruelty. Employees are losing their jobs. The creative vision is being stripped down and sold for parts. And Sally is left standing in the ashes of her own empire, realizing that the call was coming from inside the house the entire time. Honestly, the level of manipulation required to pull off this takeover without leaving fingerprints until the very end is both terrifying and, I hate to admit it, a classic Victor Newman masterstroke. But wait, actually, maybe Sally deserved a reality check? No, scratch that. I am contradicting myself because I am just so overflowing with emotion right now. Nobody deserves to have their life's work dismantled by a billionaire patriarch who uses human lives as chess pieces. Suddenly, Sally's entire perspective shifts from devastating heartbreak to pure, unadulterated vengeance. You can see the fire reigniting in her eyes. She isn't just going to sit down and take this. Basically, Victor has just awakened a sleeping dragon, and honestly, if I were him, I would be low-key terrified. Sally Spectra, with nothing left to lose, is the most dangerous version of Sally Spectra. Listen, the digital native pulse of this entire storyline is just vibrating at a frequency that is shattering the fourth wall. We are watching a woman realize that her entire reality has been manipulated by a man who thinks he owns the world. And honestly, the disaster of the Spectre Charles takeover is going to have massive ripple effects. What does this mean for her relationships? How is she going to rebuild from absolute zero? Suddenly, every single interaction she has had over the past 6 months feels tainted. Every closed-door meeting, every delayed contract, every minor financial hiccup at Spectre Charles, it was all Victor. It was all Victor pulling the strings and laughing in his leather chair. I am screaming at my monitor right now. This is absolute terminal velocity hype, and I cannot handle the stress. Look, I am just a legacy stan who is currently spiraling through a chaotic feedback loop of transcendent hype and absolute narrative betrayal. I am dumping my unedited psychic damage onto the digital hive mind because I desperately need the only circle that speaks this language to witness my existential collapse. The fact that Victor Newman could orchestrate such a flawless, devastating takeover of Spectre Charles, leading to an unprecedented corporate and personal disaster for Sally, is just, it's too much. Basically, we are watching the total destruction of a dream, and honestly, I don't know how any of us are supposed to just log off and go to sleep after witnessing this. Honestly, the sheer audacity of Victor to sit there, testing Matt at the ranch, handing over Chancellor to Lily, while simultaneously dropping a nuclear bomb on Sally's company, is just the most villainous, iconic, and enraging thing I have ever seen. Basically, I am going to need at least 5 to 7 business days to recover from this. Sally is going crazy. I am going crazy. We are all going crazy. If she doesn't burn Newman Enterprises to the ground in retaliation, I am going to riot. Wait, why are we like this? Because we care too much. We are low-key obsessed with the trauma. Look, I am signing off before I literally throw my microphone through the window, but seriously, keep your eyes on Sally, because the fallout from this Spectre Charles disaster is going to be the most legendary revenge arc in the history of Genoa City.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.